Okay, welcome back to game design. Um, in the first three videos, we should have worked on sprites, objects, and rooms. This tutorial is going to be on sounds and timelines. Before we go to those, I want to go back and look at our rooms. Um, we need to make sure we have 5 rooms, and I'll talk about those in a minute here. We also need to have a start room with nothing in it, just your walls and everything blank, and same thing with the end room, nothing in it. Now, the fastest way, and maybe you've already figured this out, is you could have came up to any room and selected it and right click and you could have duplicated it. And that's the same room. We change the name, so we come under settings, we'll call it start room or end room, whatever you want to call it, and then you can delete the object out of it so it's a blank room. So that's what we need to make sure we have done there. So anyway, um, I'm going to delete this room right here because I don't need it. Now, let's look at my rooms and see kind of what I've done and make sure we kind of done your thing. My room 1 is blue color. You can choose the colors you want. I believe the first room I had 12, 12 stones. Then all the other rooms I had 10. My room 2, just change the color around, move the stones around a little bit so they're kind of a different formation. And I added the wall 2 in different areas to kind of give it a different look. Room 3, again, move stones around, different color, move the wall 2s around. We're going to keep the dies at 4 on each side until we get to room 5, then we're going to add 1. Room 4, different color, move the walls and buttons around. And then room 5, we're going to add 5 dies on each side, and we're going to add a stone here to help block off the ball. Um, Theoretically, what we're trying to do is once you go into every room, the ball's going to move a little faster in every room. So by the time the ball gets to this room here, the ball's going to move pretty quick. So if you haven't done that in your rooms, let's go ahead and pause the video at this time and get your rooms done before you go on to the other things. Okay. All right. So if you're all caught up with your rooms, let's work on sounds. We're going to make these sounds here for all our sprites and our objects. So the first sound we're going to do is we're going to make the bat hit. Click on this so we can create a sound. Call it bat hit. And this is called beep 4. So load the sound from your sounds. If you're not sure when it pops up, make sure this goes to Game Maker. Go in here. We're going to go into sounds. And this one again is called beep 4. So select it, open it, and then all these settings are fine. Don't have to do anything. Just press OK. The next sound is wall hit. Call it wall hit. It's beep 3. Load the sound. Beep 3. Open it. Go from there. Beep 3. Hit OK. We have wall hit number 2. Wall hit number 2. It is called the miss sound. Miss is over here. Click it. Open it. Hit OK. If you want to hear what a sound sounds like, just press this arrow right here. That'll let you make the sound what it sounds like. Stone. This one here, we're going to call it stone hit. Stone hit. It's called curious down. Load the sound. Curious down. Select it. Open it. Blah blah blah. Hit OK. The next one is stone destroy. It is called curious up. Load the sound. Curious up. Oops, wrong one. Open it. Go from there. Hit OK. Our last one is when the ball goes to the bottom and it dies and we lose a point. We call it the die sound. It's called alarm. Call it die. Load the sound. First one. Open it. Go from there. For this tutorial, in this game, until we get the game completed, we're going to kind of stay with my sounds and my kind of room designs. Once we get the game completed, you can change your sounds, you can change the room layout, but for now, let's kind of follow my instructions till we get to the end. Okay, so let's work on sounds. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a timeline real quick here. We're going to come up here to right here, make a timeline. This one we're going to call Death, D-E-A-T-H. Select Add. We're going to call this Step 4. Hit OK. We need to add an action. We're going to go to Main 1, and we're going to click this one right here called Destroy an Instance. These are fine. Hit OK. And then we need to have our sound. So when this one here, drag this over. We're going to go to our sound list here. We're going to get Destroy, Stone Destroy. The loop is fine. This is good. Hit OK. And we just created our timeline. Okay. I don't need this one, so I'm going to delete it. So we have one. So right now we're working on make sure we get our sounds done, have a timeline, get your rooms all done. Our next tutorial we're going to work on objects, giving our actions to our objects. Thank you.